Hello, my name is Kevin and welcome to the Love Decanters channel. So this is the tale of my return visit to Blaby Antiques Centre in Leicestershire. And yeah, so first of all, I need to apologise to Blaby Antiques Centre because I did mess up at the beginning, and I basically messed up about probably about nine bits of film. So there's a whole chunk of the ground floor that's I don't have any film for. Yeah, what a... Anyway, there's still enough to make two decent length films. So, yeah, and it has taken me a while to do this one. I've been away for a bit and I wasn't feeling too well last week as well. So, yeah, apologise for the bit of a gap, but I am not giving up. I am still plugging on, making films. So, yeah, there are some interesting things I found in Blaby as usual. And so with that said, let's plough on with the film. So it's a bright sunny day here in Blaby today. I'm here for Blaby Antiques Centre. This is a really good place. I've been here before. I have not looked around inside. So yeah, it's going to be good because it was good last time, and I've been in between as well, and it was good then. So yeah, I'm expecting to see lots of really nice glass here today. So by the room, by the entrance, and yeah, a couple of really fancy lustres appeared. Let's see what he's got on those. £45. Yeah, quite a lot of fancy glass for £45, and there's a cased one. That one's 55. So you can see it's cased glass where they've cut through. It's 2 layers glass. What else is here? So I did this before. As I think I mentioned before, there's not much in the way of book references for these things, but they are out there. So this is just me typing Victorian lustres. This is what appears. You can see there's loads of them. I think they were originally being made in the Georgian era. I'm sure I'm seeing some Georgian-esque style ones. I think also in that period, not all of them were glass. In fact, there's a pair of French ormolu ones. And it's all about sort of basically a candlestick. The candle might have to go inside the candlestick with these glass drops hanging from it, cut glass drops usually. So you can see, and there's all sorts of fashions going on here. Some of these are Bohemian, some of them are English. Oh, there's a really nice pair of Art Nouveau ones. But anyway, those look aesthetic movement. You can see there's a lot of them. I thought I'd do what I normally do, go and have a look at some prices. So these are sold ones in the UK. That one looks to be decently cheap. There's a pair that went for 265, another pair 185, but this one was like £30, and it's got no drops on it, so someone would have to get the drops for it. This one was £30 with no drops as well. So I think although there is one cheap one here, the prices that we were looking at there are decent prices. There's a £60 one. Yeah, that one's similar price to what we were looking at. And yeah, I would say it's similar quality to the first, to the white one. I think the case glass one is probably a bit more of a bargain because usually case glass is more expensive. Here's one, £185. So yeah, case glass is usually more expensive. So one of those was cheap, I think, but there's not that many. They're not a very fashionable thing. They were made when people's houses were full of stuff. So you need, if you were going to have things like this, they really need to stand out and do a bit of wow factor. So anyway, there you go. I think they were very good prices. I think probably the green one, which was case glass, was a particularly good price. Yeah, a couple of swans. Don't recognize those at all. I think these are American. I might be able to find out who these are by. Oh, I've seen them before in the book, so I think I can find them. £7 each. Yeah. Because the books are organised so badly, I thought I would totally cheat. I went to David Dottie's Carnival Glass website and I found them, and they're Fenton Diamond and Rib it's called. Yeah, he doesn't put dates. Give me a second, I can get a date from somewhere else. So here I am with the carnivalglass.com website. They're selling this diamond and rib one. It's $145. You need to ignore this price. If you had a business buying these things up and shipping them out to America and you had a buyer, you'd be made. But it doesn't sell that well in the UK. But anyway, he does include dates for a lot of his stuff on here, and he says made in the early 1900s. So you know it's, you know, probably about 100 years old or so. The design might even be older. But anyway, there you go. It is Fenton Diamond and Rib, that pattern. And look at these here. These are super quality. £20. Cranberry. These are, I think these are Bohemian. Yeah, they're very nice. Yeah, I think these will be probably late Victorian. I think these decanters were here last time, but this wasn't. This is Dartington, Greek key, £6. I think this is an early pattern for Dartington as well. I'll be able to look that up. The book I'm looking at here is Dartington Glass, the First 20 Years by Linda and Stuart Smithson. And here we are. Here's the pattern we were looking at. They also tell you it comes in Midnight, Kingfisher, and Clear, I think, somewhere. Anyway, Flame, yeah, that's the one. Anyway, so as I said, early. Dicing started in 1967, so this is from year 2. It does also show you that it comes in bigger size as well, and the big sized colour ones can make more money. So yeah, watch out for those. And apparently the jug one, so basically one of these made into a jug, is very rare. I've never seen one, so that looks to be true. And then there's a few late Victorian sherry glasses. What's he got on those? £8 for 3. So that's okay. Check this out. I've seen this before, and I think I've struggled to figure out who it is. See, it's got a ice cube catcher lip. Stop the ice cubes from falling into your drinks, and it's actually got 6 glasses to go with it. They're nice, but I can't remember who made them. I'm sure I've seen them before, and I've tried to look before and not found. But look at this monkey here. Look at that. It's huge. It is monster. It says it's Home Guard per Lucan, £45. If that's right, that's a bargain. That is really nice. I'm going to try and find that. So looking at the hardernet.dk website, I think I might have shown this one once before. And anyway, so this is the Danish Glassworks Resource Museum. And yeah, so is this the bowl? So the good news is that it does come in different sizes, up to, like this one here is up 28 to 31.5 centimeters wide, which looks to be about the size of the one that we were looking at. So, and yeah, it comes in, it's got all these different pictures. Here it is in the catalogue. The distinctive feature that it does have is that the rim doesn't come sort of like smoothly to the edge. It's got like a thick rounded edge on it, and the one we were looking at has that like these do. So the years we're seeing here, sort of like all 1950s. There's one that's 64, I think, yeah, this one here. But they're all saying 1960s, but in here it tells you 1967 to 1973. So yeah, I think it is that. So yeah, it's a bargain. Designers per Lukin. Yeah, I'm surprised it's still there, really. So it's time, because there's a couple of really nice pieces of Ravenhead. I've already got these at home, but my wife really likes these, and the prices are decent prices, very decent. That one's 10, that one's 12. Yeah, no, they're nice. What else is here? The book I'm looking at here is 20th Century British Glass by Charles Hajdamach, and these are this one and this one. These ones we're looking at, introduced in 1980, so not really that old, but yeah, interesting designs, I think, and I think probably underpriced as they are now. These centrifuge designs, I'm not seeing this one. I would probably get it because it's probably much rarer, and I haven't seen a short version of this either. So these two seem to be the more common ones, but yeah, there are other centrifuge designs out there that I think are also very interesting. I think they're going too cheap. Just when you look at some of the other semi-mass-produced glass like some of the Whitefriars stuff, and then you look at these and you're thinking, to me, from a design point of view, they feel on par. Yeah, that's Dartington. They spotted that as well. Yeah, some of this looks Empoli, some of it looks Borscal. Yeah, they know what they're doing here. I'm not having to tell anybody anything. Empoli, don't recognise this. They don't recognise it either. It's the Whitefriars. Oh yeah, that's the sodium glass one. Yeah, Whitefriars. Not everything Whitefriars with lead crystal. Listen to this. See, that should ring better than that if it was lead crystal. This is Whitefriars 9099 pattern. So that's quite a little dodgy, little tiny one there. And another Whitefriars. Yeah, there's some interesting thing. I'm looking at the Whitefriars glassworks.com website here. This is the 1964 catalogue, and what you see is the appearance of these soda glass vases. So yeah, everything in this range. And if I scroll forward, it does scroll quite slowly. These are all soda glass. So are these, and so are these. So I'm not sure this is, but anyway, these ones are. And this is the shape that we were looking at, and it's a 9594. There you go, from 1964. I didn't scroll all the way forward. They were still making it in 1967 at least, so it was made for a while. This is Japanese, this one. What's he got written on it? Yeah, he's got it here. Tajima. So that's right. And they do, it's cased as well, so it's actually a little bit, although it's completely pressed, it's slightly better quality. Poli. That's from Ochra, that's Isle of Wight, I think. There's a really big Dartington daisy vase in the back there. Yeah, there's some interesting things here. That's interesting. I don't recognise that at all. Is it cased? Can I see it? No, it's not. But I don't know else? There's some bits lower down. This looks good. Yeah, see it's hand blown. Don't know who that is. Might be Dartington. Has that look about it? But it's very nicely made. Not seen that before. It's continental though, I think. What else? There's nothing much jumping out of me. These don't. I was thinking these might be Ravenhead, Alexander, Hardy Davidson, but the Williamson. I mean, but the weight is wrong. I feel heavy. Oh, they've got a mark on them. Hang on. Let me stop a second and read that properly. There's a sale going on here. Yeah, that's Bohemian stained glass. That's Bohemian stained glass, but it's been painted on in white. This is a different class of. Oh yeah, this is Bohemian, but this is yeah, this is super quality. Look at the etching on that. That is a super quality thing. There's another nice one here. Not quite as fine as that one, but still quite nice. I think the 20th century, they just have that feel about them. Little Davidson bowlware. So I knew it was Davidson blue purline, that bowl, and I thought rather than go to the books and pull it up, I thought let's do some hunting and find out a bit more about it. So the pattern is called Lady Caroline, I found. Someone has mentioned in here also that it came out in 1891. So yeah, this is all without books, and so yeah. Anyway, what I have got though that's different that you wouldn't get in a book is you've got all these variations. So you've got the one that we saw is like this, where it's got two handles, one on each side. Then you've got ones with three handles like this. Can you see it's like a tricorn? There's a two-handled one you can see from the end on. There's another two-handled one. But then you've got ones with one handle. And then also you've got ones with no handle but a little scalloped edge. And then there's jugs as well. So there is a bit of variation in this pattern. So some of these variations will be exactly the same mold, just that it comes out of the mold still hot, and they'll just squeeze it and press it around in different ways. Some of them will, I suspect the ones with the scalloped edges is possibly a different mold from the ones without. Maybe not, maybe there's something I don't know. But also as you scroll down, because obviously I've got here Davidson blue purline Lady Caroline, okay, so that will try and pick up everything that's in the blue Lady Caroline range. But as you scroll down, it starts to drop letters, and then you find out actually there's they call it Vaseline, but it's purline still, so it's yellow. So yeah, the same pattern comes in yellow, and then it starts to drop other things. So these ones are not Lady Caroline down here, and as you can see, the further down you get, the less like Lady Caroline things become. So there you have it. It's Davidson's Lady Caroline from 1891. I just thought I would just give you a little warning about doing these searches, because I carried on scrolling after I'd stopped recording there. As you scroll down, you get less of the words. So my search had 5 words in it, and as you get further and further away, you get less of those words found, but you still get images. So you get a Lady Caroline fishing fly, and you get a lady called Caroline Davidson. So yeah, just as a warning that probably in any search you do, the first few things are going to be the most relevant, especially if you've got quite a lot of words, and then as you come down from it, you get less and less relevant findings. Blue opal. What else is here? Yeah, that's Bohemian, but it looks very simple. Is this cut or is this moulded? That's moulded. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Don't recognise the vase either. There was a lot more glass in this section last time I was here, but this wasn't here. What's he got on it? Look at, oh, the condition is terrible. Let's see what it says underneath. £6. So yeah, this is Regency, probably from the 1830s, early 40s, something like that. But yeah, the condition is, it's been in the wars. Someone's used it as, look at that wear there. Something's happened there. There's not much other glass here. Let's just check these. It might be Webb or somebody. Oh, there's Stuart. I've seen this pattern before. Hot glasses. Check out all these Pyrex pick-me-ups. Are they real Pyrex ones? Yep, it says JAJ. There'll be slightly different days because there's different styles. This one actually says Pyrex in it. And those ones are JAJ. So JAJ were making, I can't remember what it stands for again, but they were making Pyrex under license in the UK. But we can have a look in the book and see if we can put dates on any of these shapes, because they've got, see, this one's got round handle, this one's got, the yellow ones have got squared handles, and then you've got the little short ones with more triangular handles. The book I'm looking at here is Miller's 20th Century Glass by Andy McConnell. And yeah, I did get something wrong there. I said, did I say drink? Anyway, I think I said pickups and then drink ups, not pickups. But anyway, so the little short ones we saw are from 1966. It does say that the handles were turned upside down in 1969, but the handles were this way up. So we know we can date these quite tightly to 66 to 69, little short ones. Then there were these ones. Now, some of them had square handles. They aren't in the book. But these are little round handled ones, which was the red ones. They're dated 1970. So, yeah, and they were all marked JAJ, which is James A. Jobling. So, we have a Home Guard Perlukin Gluck Gluck there in the back. So I'm on the 20th Century Glass website, and as soon as I saw that video I went, oh, you Wally, it's not Perlukin who designed the Gluck Gluck decanters, or Gluck Gluck, or anyway, it's Jacob Bang. Now these decanter styles are a very old style, been around for 1,000 years or so, but Home Guard make a lot of them. There's also a lot of British ones. I might do a video on them because I have several. Most of mine are UK ones, but yeah, I have one of these for comparison. But also I know that they were making them in Norway, so I've got catalogue pictures I can show you for Magna, and anyway, I have other catalogue pictures of other designs as well. So yes, Jacob Bang. And just to bang that home, oh, my mistake, look, this is what happens if you type in Jacob Bang Cluck. You get, and there's lots of variations, and his son actually made more variations on them. So his son Michael Bang also was the designer for Home Guard, and yeah, there's even more wonderful and weird ones. If I actually, let me just, if I put Michael, just see what happens. Just if I ruin this piece of film and start again, it doesn't matter. Yeah, completely nothing. Yeah, No. Anyway, there are some by Michael Bang as well, but not in here. They're not. And of course, we're in an antique centre, so Medina Seahorse. Now, here's something I am very sad about. Is this decanter here? Yeah, that's an Ekenas one from the 1940s, designed by Greta Rumbuck-Tell, but the stopper's gone. I would have bought that, and I would have paid a lot more than 15 for it. Bit sad about that. I thought I'd show you why I was excited about the decanter with the wrong stopper. So this is my own website. If you go into it, here's a section for Ekenas. You won't see more than this anywhere else that I've seen. I pretty much own all the bits of it I've seen. So yeah, so this is what we were looking at. You can see I have a little cocktail glass that would have gone with in fact I've got 3 of those, I think, that would have gone with that decanter, and I have this lovely jug as well. Yeah, but no stopper. That's a bit of a clincher for me, so it stayed where it was, and I would have paid, yeah, folding money for it, let's say. So very sad about that. I would have been very happy to own that decanter. And then we've got a couple of Acida bud vases here. Oh, in fact, there's 3. Oh, there's something with a label on. Rubin glass, Czech Republic. It's like Krivska. I'll look up Rubin. So I've been trying to figure out who Rubin Glass are. They are not a major bottle manufacturer. I think it's Bulgaria, did it say? Bulgaria. In northern Bulgaria. So that's not who they are. When I did a search, this appeared in glass.cz. So Mr. Companies, telling a bunch of stuff that they make. Cuneiform vases, cups, bowls, jugs, bowls, footed bowls, ashtrays, candlesticks, baskets, figurines and flowers. Now the bad news here is if I click on the website that's listed here, they're offering that domain, so nobody's using that rubinglass.com domain name anymore. So that's not a good sign. That sounds like they've closed. Yeah, I found this little link here, which is another that they're based in Krivska. Sorry, I don't know what that was. I'll figure that out later. I'm wondering if it's Krivska glass, if it's the same thing. Little location there. Yeah, I'm not any much wiser really. So I'm going to leave it at that because I've done a lot of punting on that one and not really got anywhere. What else is here? There's a few pawned vases or swung vases, some Empoli. This is a Whitefriars beak. Oh yeah, he's got it written down. Whitefriars beak vase. Not sure what price he's selling that for, but he's marked it down. What else is here? This looks like a gold vase, but Saga form. Yeah, it's probably a copy then. Don't know all. There's lots of different copies of those, and there's 2 more big vases, jugs down here. These are French by J.G. Durant. Oh yeah, Lurang. Yeah, yeah. It's actually said small right there. J.G. Durant, Luminarc. There we go. I remember this dealer from last time. He has some good things and he knows his stuff. So yeah, he's got some bigger beak vases here, Whitefriars. Got more Whitefriars in the back there. Walther and Zon. I've not seen that before. Yeah, so that'll be from the 30s. Oh yeah, he's got 30s written on it. think this might be Transvaal, this one. This yellow one with the dark edge. This is the 20th Century Glass website. Now that I've dove into trying to find this jug, I'm less certain. So what I do know is Transvaals did yellow glass with black edges like this. Yeah, so you can see that, and it's cased as well, which the jug was as well. But then I did some more searches, and can I find a jug anywhere like that? You know, this is Transvaal's jug, yellow glass. No. Some more glass with black edges, and another vase there with a black edge, but it's different. Another, that's the same one we saw earlier, but yeah, it's not looking good here. I also went to the Transvaal's Facebook group because they have a lot of nice pictures. You can see here there's a vase here with black edging. Another one in this picture here. Let's have a look. Yeah, they've got two, and these little ones here, these little bowls with black edges. But yeah, I'm not happy. I've scrolled down a long way, and I can find yellow vases with black edges that are cased glass, but I can't find any jugs. That doesn't give me a good feeling. Doesn't fill me with. Oh look, there's a different one here. There's a little yellow bowl with a black edge, and that's a sugar bowl. So that does give me a little hope. It might be because if you're gonna have a sugar bowl, you've got to have a jug. Just double check. Let's do a little bit more scroll. A little bit more. Another vase with a black edge. Is there a jug appearing? Come on, jug. No, we could do this all night because this is Facebook, and yeah, this group is quite an active group. Lots of people posting their toys. More yellow glass with black edges, but no jugs. No jugs. It's nearly all. Most of it is bowls and vases. There are some jugs, but not like the ones we're looking for. So I'm going to stop this now before I take everybody on the scroll of death, because I've gone quite a long way in this already. And then he's got a piece of what? Yeah, he's got crib. I was going to say it looks like a big piece of Kribska down the bottom, and he's got. Let's see if I can get underneath here. There you go. So he's got a nice big Kribska bowl there. More Kribska. He's saying this one's probably. So it means he probably didn't find it in the catalogue if he knows what the other stuff is. Yeah, we've looked these up before. These are Murano. That looks like Kribska. Has he got, yeah, he's got Kribska written on it as well. Ice German art. I've never seen that before. It's quite nice. I don't recognise it. Borsglo, yeah, he's got these. Sometimes you see these bigger with sort of more rounded, lensy type things on. Look at this. Giant. See? Giant. Whitefriars swan, and then there's a little blue Whitefriars beak jug. They're less common. And you've got a Rihimaki Pipu chimney vase. Yep, that looks. It's a short, fat one. They're sometimes a bit taller. Stoppered yellow bottle. That looks interesting. I can't see the bottom of it though. And I don't want to trip on this. So let's see if I can get round the side. Yeah, it looks really nice, I can't see. Oh, I don't recognise it. It looks very Scandinavian. This guy's got some interesting empoli here. This is quite nice. Looks almost Scandinavian style. He's got this. I saw this from across the room. I was hoping he would know what it is, and he does not. He's let me down. Because I see these come up on eBay sometimes. They're quite nice, but I don't know who made them. What else? Oh, look, Bagley polka dot. It's got reg number and everything, I think. Something written on it. It's red though. Normally it's white. And then you've got a bit more stuff here. What's he got on this? What's he written on this one? Yeah, when you find someone that knows what they're doing, you want to find out what they say. Yeah, just made in Italy. He's let me down again. I've got some Wedgwood candlesticks in this this cabinet here. One of them's labelled, and it says Wedgwood glass made in England, or England handmade it says. And on the label it says Stennett, Wedgwood Stennett candle. That's Ronald Stennett. He's the designer for Wedgwood. Before Frank Thoreau from Dartington took that role over. I think he retired. So I thought I would type in Wedgwood glass candle holders with ulterior motive. So this is the kind of candle holder we were seeing there. You can see here's another one with a different colour, and then they've got these smaller ones. They come in different heights, and you can create a little cluster with them. I think that might be the plan. Now you see here, look, like this. The ones to watch out for are these ones which we didn't see, with these discs in the middle. Now the number of discs vary. Look, there's a little row here with 1, 2 and 3. Once you get beyond 2, the prices start to go up. But I just thought I'd let you know this. There's one with 3, and now it's looking very 60s stylish. 2s looks okay, but once you get sort of like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know, I think 7, I think I might have heard of 9. But yeah, the more discs they have in them, the more valuable they become. There's one with 5, but it's in clear, which makes it, you know, downs the price a little bit. See if there's any really tall ones up here. Oh, look at this. There's a 9-ring amethyst. Look at that monster. Let's click it right up here. Look at that. I wouldn't like to think how much that costs. It will be quite expensive. Okay, I've come upstairs because I've been told I need to hurry up, and there's always good glass up here because Hajdamach glass is up here, but I'm going to do the right thing and start at the back and see what we find. So we've got some rocket vases up here. They've got these 3 legs. They're not all made by the same people though. You can see there's different styles. There's another one here. I don't know who that one's by. Does he say this one? Check. No. So looking here at the 20th Century Glass website, and so I thought I'm going to have a serious go at trying to identify these rocket vases. Now I know in the 20th Century Glass website he's not identified most of the ones he's got. The ones he's showing that we saw there in the Antique Centre, the first one was like this one, and then the subsequent ones were like this one with little jiggy bits at the bottom here. So not this one though, that's another different one I think. And the last one we saw was this one, which he does have, which is precise. So he's saying he's a Czech.
So what I did, well, before I did that, in fact, before I even looked in 20th century, I thought, I wonder if there's Sowerby. And I went to Sowerby, and everything that looks kind of like a rocket vase has got 4 legs. I think this one's, yeah, so this is 1953 now, and it's still got 4 legs, and they're little stumpy ones as well, so that's not going to work. So I went to check glass guide. Can I go back? Can I go back? Yeah, let me. Oh, yeah. Can I get better? Yes. So in here, in fact, if I go back another page, yeah, I plowed through dozens. In here, this is the only one that I found. So this is all the vases, pressed glass vases, basically. And this is like, look at this, pages that go out. So that's what I did, and I only found this one, the precise one. So click through on that. Anyway, if you look at that one, it says Precise Glasswork Catalogue, and I thought, well, it might be that they only have this one and they don't have pictures of the other one. So look in the no, where's the catalogue gone? Where is it? Oh, no. I think I need to click on it. Yeah. What am I doing? So went into the catalogue and we scroll down, looking for rocket vases. Those are not rocket vases. Nope. And there it is. That's the one that we were looking at. None of these others. Yeah, that might be, but it's not the ones we're looking at. So yeah, we're not finding it. So we did find this one. This is from this catalogue here is 1953. So it is a post-World War pattern. He thinks it's, if we go back to 20th century glass, he thinks it's, what does he say here? He doesn't actually give a date. So the others he's saying 1930s, pattern number 1948, but he doesn't actually, it just says Art Deco, which it doesn't have to be before the war to be Art Deco. So yeah, these are the rabbit holes I fall down and why it takes me so long to make some of these films. Another J.D. Durant Luminarc vase, a big one. What else is here? Well, these are, I've seen these before. I've seen these before. I know I can look them up. Look, more rocket vases. We're looking at the glasstrinketsets.com website, and yeah, you have to scroll down this, start trugging your way through these. I did start with Bagley because I felt that I'd seen it before, and Bagley's the one that I've seen the most, and strangely enough, it is the first Bagley one here, the Bedford 3057. So after what I just said about taking so long to find things, boom, first one I clicked on is the one it is. So here we go, 1938 to 75. So yeah, these asymmetric candlesticks are, they're part of a trinket set. I knew that. I didn't say it in the film though. But anyway, very deco looking, and we get a whole pile of colours and styles. So they're coming in clear glass, frosted glass, and then you've got blue, amber, green, I'm not sure what colour, salmon maybe, pink, or if that's the same colour, but one's frosted and one's not, and clear. So yeah, there we go. Bagley Bedford 3057, and very Art Deco looking they are too. There's a few things here, nothing's looking too exciting. Oh, hang on. Got a nice American Fenton, dun dun dun.
We can try and look that one up. It's got £10 on it.
So we're looking at the David Dottie's Carnival Glass website, or ddottie.com. And yeah, this is a great website for finding things. Okay, so I punched in the selection for plates and bowls, and it just shows them. You can just scroll to your heart's content. Just keep going. Anyway, it didn't take me long because it's autumn acorns. So here it is. This is the bowl. This one goes in and out around the edges, but if we go into it, oh, click here. But that's the bowl that we were looking at. It looks more like this one. So there it is, and it tells you there's lots of different colors and stuff. The weakness in this website is there is no date. In fact, it's very difficult to get exact dates anywhere. So once I know where it is on here, jump forward to do punch in Fenton acorns into this one, which is carnivalglass.com, and one pops up. This one's got a nicer color than the one we were looking at. It's funny that it's acorns, but most of these leaves don't look like oak leaves. But anyway, here it is. There's no precise date, but he's saying it's made in the early 1900s. That's very imprecise. No, when you're saying that kind of thing, you're going to say it's pre-1950, I presume. But anyway, what's interesting here is that this one that they've got for sale here is $65. The one in the Antique Centre is £10. Now, as we saw from the other site, there's a massive colours and differences in the salts that are used to colour them. So the base colour of the glass can be different, and then on top of that, whatever salts they throw in to give the iridescence, that gives you different colours too, and that can make a difference to the price. However, the prices between the UK and America for American pressed glass is huge. You could run a business almost mass exporting this glass back to America if you can find it in high enough quantities. Yeah.
Move on. These look like they're Nachman. Yeah, probably.
We're looking at the Davidson 1956 catalogue that I've downloaded from the Victorian Press Glass website, and yeah, I have no idea why I said Nachman. Well, I do kind of. They're a bit Nachman-esque, those candlesticks, but I should have reckoned. I don't know. I must have had a rush of blood to the brain. It might have been the fact that my wife had been going around and going, "You need to hurry up." So anyway, this is what they are. They're from the Chippendale range. Now, this range is monster. There's like 270 odd pieces in it. It's originally it's a copy of an American patent that came to the UK in the 1930s. And I said there's like, you could just collect Chippendale for the rest of your life, because I said I think it's something like 277 different shapes. Might have that wrong, but it's around that number. Anyway, so the candlesticks we looked at, they had little handles like this, and this is the shape of the Chippendale handles, and that one's not quite the same, but yeah, this is very distinctively Chippendale. I have seen them before. I've seen them marked as Davidson. There's another one with a handle you can see. So in fact, if you just made the middle of that into a candlestick, it would be what we were looking at just now. And the same with this. If you made the middle of it into a little small candlestick, it would be the same as what we saw. So yeah, it's fairly distinctive. The handles are a dead giveaway. They usually have these little scalloped edges, but you wouldn't see that on that. But the handles, definitely. Anyway, I have no idea what I was doing there.
What else is here? No. This looks like it's... What's he got? Yeah. Might be in Poli. Don't recognise much of this. These are Sowerby. Art Deco from 1930s. One behind is a bit different, so I don't know who that one is. Medina, little wave dish. Yeah, they've got Medina glass art dish. Got your nice Romanian fish that's supposed to stand up, which is like where it looks like it's beached at the moment, because you see it's got like tripod feet. This is cute. Oh yeah, £32. Why? Yeah. Look how nice that is. And it's fully signed. Yeah. That's sweet. So that explains why £32. So I hope you enjoyed part 1. Part 2's going to get more exciting. The time pressure's on me from the wife to get this film done, and then I crash into Hajdamach Glass, which is a very good glass dealer. Yeah, there's so much nice stuff in that cabinet. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just looking at it and going, there's too many nice things. Yeah, it's modern glass, but yeah, there's too many nice things. But yeah, I hope you'll enjoy part 2 as much as you enjoyed part 1. So with that said, all of the references I've used will be in the description below, and all the details about Blaby Antiques Centre will be in the description below as well. They're very nice people in there, they're very welcoming, so yeah, I recommend it. It's a good place, and so please remember to like and subscribe, and look forward to seeing you in part 2. Thank you very much for watching. Good night.